3.5 is a game I have a fondness for, and also the more I look at it, having been years removed from it, I look at it with an equal amount of contempt. The amount of things I put up with because it's just how the game functioned, especially after playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition for about a year and realizing 3.5 was not as good as I remember. Which brings me to criticals. Hey, don't you love it when you get a natural 20 on a hit, where you can just get a critical? Welcome to 3.5, suckers, where you had to earn that crap. Yeah, no, seriously, criticals in 3.5 were an entirely different beast. Rather than doubling damage die on a crit, in 3.5 you had a few factors determined by the weapon. If you chose Battle Axe for instance, then you would need to roll a natural 20 to crit. When you did, your critical would then be a ×3 multiplier, where you would multiply the base damage and damage die. Any additional damage wasn't multiplied, such as sneak attack or enchantments. By comparison, if you chose a rapier, then you can get a critical rolling anywhere between an 18 to a 20. But it was a ×2 multiplier. On the one hand, this was actually really cool. It made weapon choice even more of an element of basically choosing the frequency of how many times you would crit. But there's another element, and I imagine those who played 3.5 are already pointing out something. Technically, when you rolled those numbers, those weren't crits, rather potential crits. Which is where the crit rules in 3.5, while understandable given the system, especially since there are ways to increase the critical range, it's where it became dumb and frustrating. Effectively, if you're wielding a rapier and rolled an 18, well, congrats, that's a potential critical. So yeah, I misspoke earlier. Forgive my misleading. In order to get a critical, you have to roll again like you're making another attack. Hit the target, and that's a confirmed crit. If you miss, well, it's still a hit, even if it normally wouldn't hit the target AC. So you still got something out of it. But still, it really sucked having that potential crit get ripped from your hands. It did also make them an event though. But yeah, I very much prefer where 5e, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and pretty much the majority of RPG hobby has landed on this matter. If you roll well enough on the first go, then that's a critical. Anyway, that'll do it for this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time.